Mama's in Control, episode 318. Okay, ladies, I'm back. We got a few more days left. We are on day 10 of the 12 days of mothering. Every day I am showcasing one of the 12 universal laws that govern our lives. And today is the Law of Polarity. I'm really excited to talk about today's law. And before we get into this, you've probably been hearing me talk about the time and energy intensive, and I've been getting a lot of questions via email and Instagram and all of those things. So what I've decided to do is hold a time and energy intensive information session. And I'm going to be doing this on Friday, December 28th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There will be a replay as well if the time zone or the time in general doesn't work for you. So you can head on over to my website, heatherchauvin.com, and you'll see it right at the top there. Or just go directly to heatherchauvin.com/2019. So 2019. Let's make it a kick-ass year, ladies. On this call, as always, I will give you great value. I will be live, so if you're live as well, we can do Q&A, and I will do some hot seat coaching and things like that. I'm going to be talking about the time and energy intensive more in depth, but I'm also going to go into why cultivating and having super healthy boundaries with your time and energy is so important. So bring all your questions about how I can be of best service to you, and your questions about your life in general, and I will totally help you out. So that's heatherchauvin.com/2019. Okay, so let's dive into the Law of Polarity. So this law states that everything in the universe has an opposite. The Law of Polarity helps us understand the difference between positive and negative so that we can change our thoughts and so we don't want thoughts, so we can change thoughts that we don't want. So really the Law of Polarity is about opposites, right? We think about, you hear the term polar opposites all the time. So the Law of Polarity states, contrast pretty much. And this is what I love about the laws. I was doing some research again about this, and my husband said, "Didn't you talk about that the other day?" And I said, "Yeah, it's all the same shit. It's just said a different way." So the beauty of the Law of Polarity is contrast, right? Yin, yang, light, dark, north, south. And the whole point of the law, and sometimes we don't listen to it, is we know when we are experiencing the opposite of what we no longer want. So if you want to feel positive and light and free in your life, and you're feeling the complete opposite, the Law of Polarity is there to serve you. But sometimes the truth is we don't believe in nature. We don't believe that the Law of Polarity exists. We don't believe in the whole point of opposites. We don't believe in the wisdom of our bodies, right? If you are in pain, that is your body's way of saying, look at me, pay attention to me. I am here for a reason. We have pain receptors in our body for a reason. So, in the spirit of the Law of Polarity, where in your life are you finding contrast that you are not a fan of? Not this, right? I've talked about that many, many times. Not this. Oh my gosh, not this. I don't want this in my life. So, negative. For an action step for today, I want you to take out a pen and a paper, and I want you to write down positive and negative. Now, in the negative column, write down everything that's just not working for you. You're like, well, I don't like how I feel in my body. I'm not liking my career right now. I'm getting in a lot of contrast and arguments with, my child. Money feels tight. And then I want you to write in the positive column, what is working? Write that down. What is working? And so the whole goal of a balanced, quote unquote, and I'm using air quotes, a balanced life, because everyone likes the word balance, I like to use the word alignment, is to get as much as you possibly can on the positive side. Yes, this takes effort, this takes time, this takes action, everything that we've been talking about, cause and effect, right? If we don't think change is possible, we're going to put that thought process out there, and then we're going to manifest that back to us and say, why isn't this working, Heather? It's like, well, in the law of polarity, if you're chronically thinking negative and saying, nothing's going to change, I'm just not going to take any action, then all your shit's going to stay on the negative side. So when you're flipping to the positive, asking yourself, what is working? And how did I get here? Why does it feel like it's working for me? What got me here? What specific actions did I take? So it's going to be short and sweet today. The law of polarity. And if you want to know more about the time and energy intensive, then sign up for Friday, December 28th, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be doing an online information session. If you are unable to attend live, you do need to register if you want to gain access to the replay. That's found at heatherchauvin.com/2019. All right, ladies, 2 more days. We got this.